Приветствую всех, с вами Хебрина, мы продолжаем играть в Mass Effect 2. Мы на Нормандии, хотел сказать, ну это как бы само собой логично. Пока мы доедали новогоднее оливье, у нас тем временем Шепард исследовал всю галактику. И таким образом у нас образовалось целых очень-очень много всяких разных интересных мест, где нужно будет побывать. Ну, то есть, как видите, появились здесь аномалии, аномалии. Ну, в общем, одни аномалии кругом. Так, местное скопление тоже я посмотрел. Вот, в общем, везде я побывал, все исследовал. И осталось только прилететь теперь на эти места и повыполнять квесты. И это мы обязательно скоро сделаем, но не сегодня, потому что сегодня мы отправляемся делать задание... Где же оно есть? Бар-бар-бар. А, вот, помочь Тейну. А, ну да, на цитадель же он говорил. Память уже не та стала. Вот, отправляемся на цитадель, помогать Тейну, делать его задание лояльности. Я думаю, это будет интересно. Заодно оценим, насколько Тейн хорош. В принципе, показали его как бы эпично и пафосно в его появлении, где мы взяли его. Он был там очень хорош, посмотрим, насколько он действительно хорош в бою. Хотя у меня, в общем-то, команда... Я думаю, нужно хотя бы ближе к концу игры уже команду какую-то такую сложить... стандартную, да, с которой мы будем путешествовать. Нужно подобрать бойцов, уже расставить, наконец-то, нормально на квик-слоты умения, чтобы запомнить их была возможность. Они в каждой миссии, каждый по-разному использовать. Вот, и сделать команду, чтобы она была достаточно эффективна в бою. Но у меня уже есть кое-какие идеи. Вот, то, что мне нравится. Но я не знаю, во-первых, Тейна нужно еще оценить. Вот, но еще, конечно, все-таки поразмыслить насчет некоторых персонажей. Но я сразу скажу, что пока я склоняюсь к Самаре и Грюнту. Вот, но это пока еще не до конца я определился. Так, собственно, берем с собой Тейна, разумеется. Так, ну кого еще взять? Давайте возьмем кого-нибудь, кого мы давно не брали. Я не знаю, Заида, например. Хотя, мне кажется, они будут очень странно разговаривать друг с другом. Так, взлом и Я хочу криопатрона и воспламенение взять последнего уровня, поэтому не трачу навыки. Так, а у Заида у нас тут много чего. Ничего. Так, гранаты Инферно надо взять. Они говорят, очень неплохие. Такс. Увеличивать температуру. Так, урон 100. И в течение 4 секунд. 70 в течение 4. Но увеличивается радиус поражения. И количество осколков. Но мы все же чаще сталкиваемся с некучно расположенными противниками, поэтому, кстати, это одна из причин, по которой я чаще всего беру против одиночных целей навыки. Ну, просто потому, что редко встречаются кучки, чаще отдельно за каждым укрытием прячется отдельный противник, и редко удается их кучно взять. Ну, бывают, конечно, моменты, но... Скорее редкость. Так, ну традиционно берем классовое умение. Так, здоровье, мощность оружия. Да, вот здесь я мощность оружия возьму, конечно же. Драл снайпер. То есть он у нас неплохим снайпером будет, я так понимаю, да? Так, деформация, бросок. Что же лучше? Ну, давайте мы возьмем... Так, я не знаю... Так, для разрывных патронов что нужно? А, нужно лояльность, что ли, ему прокачать. Такс. Ну, давайте мы тогда прибережем пока до следующей высадки, чтобы взять ему потом эти разрывные патроны. Так, клык меняем на гадюку, наверное. И цикада нормально. Так, а у Заида там что было? Защитник. Но это никуда не годится. Мотыга. Можно было бы винтовку коллекционеров дать, но мне как-то, честно говоря, мне оружие чисто визуально больше нравится оружие все-таки земное там и тому подобное. Гадюка? Он тоже, у него тоже второе оружие снайперское. Внезапно. Хотя да, он же там шмалял, по-моему. А, нет, не из него.
information.
Это полезно. Спасибо, Сьюзи. Что я без тебя делал. Такс. Так, мне там что-то еще на цитадели надо было сделать. Я не помню, потом посмотрим.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Да. Хрена ты считаешь быстро. Так, ну что, капитан Бейли, в очередной раз выручите нас.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever's available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Окей.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Перестал помещаться. Оригинально.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
Неправильно перевели, по-моему.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Такс. Нам, по-моему, сюда. Если я не ошибаюсь. Не часто мы на цитадели бываем в этой части. Да, что там в новости галактики? Ничего нового не говорят. Да, вот она, темная звезда.
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Да, я помню эту его реплику, мне очень нравится. Хороший такой, хорошая подколочка. Такс, а с кем тут? Так, танцевать мне. Сейчас не время. Ну, здравствуйте, извините. Не буду вам мешать. Так, а что-то здесь вроде особо не с кем общаться. Дайте посмотрю, может я что не прочитал. Так, на верхнем уровне рядом с темной звездой. А, рядом с темной звездой. Оперный театр. Все, она обиделась, походу, не хочет больше интервью брать.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days it's all big
А,
choice.
вот. Блин, несложно было его найти, на самом деле, сразу у входа.
That might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, mm-hmm. You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, the Volus worked real hard on that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
Я не знаю, зачем она мне, ну, пусть будет.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Да будет так. Суровенькая история. Я вот все, когда-то мы найдем. Мне интересно, как предстоит решить дело с его нанимателем. Да и сам он может отказаться. Хотя, не знаю, ну очередная, короче, семейная ссора у нас, скорее всего, ждет. Ну, может, не ссора, не знаю. А может, трагедия. Бог его знает.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Да мне кажется, мы сами могли бы его взять. В конце концов, Шепард все еще Спектр. Ну ладно.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
А здесь нужно это. Хе-хе. Ну да, я ж плохой полицейский.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will, after we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? This little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see. Goddamn waste of my time.
How about this? You tell us the target.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad. You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Spectres can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is, and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for intendant of Zakira Ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
Блин, как хорошо, что Шепард Спектр.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Вот мне интересно, если бы мы не согласились оставаться спектром, да, в начале игры, там, как с советом общались, что бы было? У меня бы не было этой реплики. И что бы тогда делать? Прям ай-яй-яй, непонятный. Но это дико интересно, на самом деле, мне круто. Как обычно, я в восторге.
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Блин, капец, он ниндзя тоже.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakira Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far. Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble.
Эй, куда это вы собрались?
I see him. I'm following. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
No problem so far. Target in sight. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Kolyat!
Vane!
I saw.
He's heading to the lead's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Paulette. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Colliet, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Colliat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Класс. Тейн уладил проблему с сыном. Теперь ничто не отвлекает его от выполнения задания. Проблемы Тейна помогли обнаружить тревожные аспекты в политике Цитадели. Вероятно, придется пойти на сотрудничество с Элайсом Келхамом и подобным ему преступникам, чтобы как-то повлиять на человека ненавистнические настроения. Капитан СБЦ Бейли предлагает провести вербовку. Взрывные патроны. Снаряжение Тейна. Ну, бабло. На самом деле классная миссия была. Ни единого выстрела, но это было все равно напряженно и интересно при этом. Обожаю эту игру.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Такс. Все, вроде разрулили. Все, Тейн счастлив. Так, ну что, возвращаемся на Нормандию. Нам, наверное, есть с кем поговорить. Так, теперь, собственно, мы Тейну сможем прокачать разрывные патроны. Надо будет не забыть это сделать. Так, и сосредоточиться на следующих квестах. Я не знаю, наверное, в следующей серии мы займемся аномалиями. Ну, в этой мы сейчас еще пообщаемся тут с экипажем. Посмотрим, кто нам что интересного скажет. Вот, потом надо заняться будет аномалиями. Ну и куча еще DLC у нас там есть туда-сюда. Так что пока не скучаем. что, в принципе, неудивительно. Так, прокачка. Улучшение оружия. Урон крупнокалиберного пистолета. Ура! Красота. Прототипы. Так, сейчас посмотрим насчет... С дробовиком я где-то облажался. Не докачал. Ну, хотя еще не все пройдено, так что не знаю. Так, ладно, это, блин, курс переподготовки. Я помню, писали про это. Надо будет потом посидеть, подумать. Может выбрать что, может нет, не знаю. Так. Джейк вряд ли с нами о чем-то поговорит.
Something.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Текс. А это я, по-моему, спрашивал уже.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
I should go.
I shall return.
Да, вроде бы все. Иногда сложно в голове удержать целую гору информации, которая тут сыпется на тебя постоянно. Такс, Казуми.
was just thinking about you. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security.
Да-да.
They're usually staring at my eyes
Это
or
я
watching
помню.
my hands.
Так, а что нам Самара ничего не хочет сказать?
Through the CIC from now on.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
Впервые улыбалась, по-моему.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Блин, мне нравятся с ней диалоги. Они прям какие-то особенно классные. Но они такие полуфилософские. Не знаю, очень хорошо сделаны. Мне прям доставляет каждый раз. Так, у вас тут ничего не изменилось. Пара бездельников так и сидят здесь. Так, Гарус калибрует. Вроде бы все. Тали там тоже пока нас не зовет. Так, ну что ж, давайте на этом тогда мы на сегодня прервемся, продолжим с вами в следующей серии. Займемся, я думаю, аномалиями. А на сегодня на этом все. Надеюсь, что вам понравилось. Было, по-моему, очень круто. Если так, обязательно ставьте лайки, оставайтесь на канале. С вами был Хебрин. Скоро продолжим. Всем пока.